You do know what fruits look like, right?
No.
I've actually learned how to do proper wine tasting thanks to a friend. So there's nothing white to hold it up to. Yeah, no, it's not the best colour. It's quite a young wine. The smell is really awful. Do I have to drink it? Do not drink. 0. Can I get 0?
I think the best explanation for this one would be they had a can of cherry Pepsi and they just poured it, put a lime in it. It's not even very aesthetic, to be perfectly honest. All in all, I think it comes from both of us. We're fairly disappointed in the drinks in this place. I mean, it has ice and it's a fairly warm day, you know, which isn't too... So, as a cold drink, it's not too bad, but as a poured drink, I wouldn't choose it, no. You're better off with a can of Pepsi.
That's a lot of cheese.
We came here to the... What's the name of this?
Hamilton Hall.
Hamilton Hall, with lots of hopes. We thought it would be one of the most beautiful ones we do.
It was well advertised as the most beautiful spoon.
Yeah, it was. It was on most of the list, but reality, however, was
not great.
Yeah. So first of all, and I would imagine that's temporary, which is the scaffolding everywhere. It wasn't very well done. I mean, considering that they pride themselves on the aesthetics, they should have at least tried working around it in a way, wouldn't you say?
It made the whole place dark, cramped, ugly, not a nice place to be in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. They should have worked around it or even closed the place while they're doing it.
Probably could have done a quicker job as well with the whole renovating or whatever it is that they're doing. It's right next to a station, so understandably it's quite busy.
Good business.
Again, yeah, central London around this time of the day, it would make a lot of money. But I don't know, as far as the food and drinks, they came quick, the food and drinks.
Very quick, very, very quick.
But
the chips had a lot of cheese on them. That's a lot of cheese.
They did have a decent amount of cheese, which was the best part about them.
And there was a good number of them.
There was. It actually felt quite full.
Yeah, that was good. It was a good amount of chips.
The drinks, however...
abysmal.
A bit, yeah. I think well described. If I can start with the Pepsi. The presentation of it could have done with a bit more flavour, if you will. You know, they put... Flavour or...
Go with flavour.
Yeah, go with... Or vibes. I'm not helping myself, am I? No. What's the proper word I'm looking for? Presentable, I think that's the word we're looking for.
They could have used a nicer glass.
It looked like somebody just gone through it and just plonked it in without having given a second thought of it. which really does bother me. That's like the only thing I properly drink.
On the other hand, the wine glass was standard. The amount was correct. The wine was... Are we being PC on this account? Not PC.
No.
PG, that's what.
Yeah.
The wine was shit.
Yeah. Any remarks on any specifics?
Drink vinegar. That's better. The vinegar that... Oh no, do you get any vinegar on the tables?
Yeah,
some of
there was
the
a bottle.
tables you get vinegar. Drink that instead of wine. It's preferable. And free.
And how much did that cost? It was £2.
$2.95, I think. So, for a small glass, so, you know, cheap.
In London, definitely, but
And nasty.
it's not cheap and cheerful.
It's not
It was the
cheap
other
and
way
cheap,
around.
It's cheap and nasty, and you don't want that.
The environment in terms of the decoration, obviously other than the scaffolding, carpets.
I think the carpet was tired and dirty. It's not... They need to do that. In their renovations, do the carpet.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because it looks very much, I don't know, it kept reminding me of London buses.
Or the tube seats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those like the older ones as well,
Yeah.
not like the newest funky ones.
It just looked old, dirty, ugly. We weren't very impressed by this.
No,
And I think it's partially because we came with such high hopes.
we did, because I had a look at some of the notes and everything, like the list of the most beautiful spoons in London, and most of the time it came very close to the top, and it just, yeah. But what we can do is say in a couple of months, come back and see if that, do a follow-up,
Yeah.
see if that's improved. Very impressed with the times for the food though, so it's not like the service is bad.
The service was great. It was just...
The S word.
Yeah. Yes. We call
Yeah.
it the S word now.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'll Ellaby. Yeah. That's not too bad.
So, overall rating?
I would give it a 3.
3, good, because I'm giving it a 3 too.
Ah, fair enough.
Which bodes well for when we go to spoons that we actually think of 2s and 1s. This implies that we think we're going to get worse.
Cool. Well, I guess
Three
you'll have to
for
wait and
now.
see. But yeah, there were also a fair bit of security, understandably, being in close to central London. They weren't too happy with people filming.
Or with people being in there.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of security.
Yeah, and they felt like they could do with a drink. Actually, part of the reason they were so, mad may have been they tried a drink from there.
Anyway,
They must have had the wine.
They must have had the wine. Or the Pepsi presented in a poor way.
Yeah.
So, overall,
It's hard to mess up Pepsi, but they have done it.
they've done it.
Well,
Congratulations to Hamilton Hall, 3 out of 10.
but we will be back, and we'll see what's what.
You good? Raph, what have you done?
I fell over. What you fell over for? The lime that they put in it, usually they kind of cut it sort of in a circular way, so it looks rather refreshing even though it's... What? I'm nerding up over lime, okay? That's my job. Let me do it.
I know. Thinking hard. For some reason I want to say a butternut squash, but that might just be because I'm craving them. Flamboyance? No, that's the wrong word. It's the wrong...
Cherry Coke.
You're asking them to present Coke in a better way.